What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Keeping Up with Crypto. My name is Sean. Today we're going to be talking about the market. Okay, Google, turn the music off. Today we're going to be talking about the market, where we're at. Currently on CoinMarketCap, we're at $444 billion. So a nice rebound from our low. And let's face it, guys, these are greener pastures than what we've been seeing over the last couple of days. And I'm really enjoying these numbers. They're not at the highs. My account is still not, where it was, obviously. But it certainly looks a hell of a lot better. And as long as you didn't buy it all-time highs, you should be doing okay right now as far as your holdings go. But what I really want to get into is this the perfect buying opportunity for cryptocurrency or not? And, you can make several arguments that there's going to be another dip, but we don't know that. Nobody knows that for sure. Lots of people are doing TA and they're focusing on that. But the fact of the matter is this is so new that TA is not always 100% accurate or correct. There's so many things that can happen with legislation, with FUD, with FOMO, with all kinds of stuff that can happen and just turn things upside down. Facebook could announce they're partnering with Litecoin, and then Litecoin could surpass freaking Ripple on the market cap. Anything's possible in this market right now. So we just don't know what is in store for tomorrow. But some points I wanted to talk about was we had this huge cryptocurrency craze over November, December, this huge bull run. Everything goes up. Everyone's talking about it's a bubble, it's a bubble, it's a bubble. And to some degree it was a bubble. And the bubble popped. The bubble popped down there. And I'm not saying this is like a crazy bubble or anything. Don't get me wrong. But the bubble popped. We dropped down, dropped 65%, right? And we were kind of dropping for about a month consistently, right? Before it started coming back up here towards the middle of February. And where we're at now is kind of a point of stabilization. And I only say that because our high was 838 billion, right? And our low, I think, was in the 300 billion, something like that. But now we're at $444 billion. This seems like a more normal range. And I don't think that all the Korean money and all the Asian money is back in the market yet. Chinese New Year doesn't, here, I've got my calendar pulled up. Chinese New Year says on the 16th. So, we're still a week out from even the Chinese New Year. So with that being said, money is not back in the market from Asia yet. Obviously, some has been put back in, and that's where we see this big uptrend. But, I think some of it is definitely US dollars because we had, legislation. They were in court talking about, whether or not, like what their position on Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies are. And they're going to be regulating it. But overall, the judges and the people deciding all this were pretty positive. They were pretty pro cryptocurrency in this, and that really helped ease the minds of some of these bigger U.S. investors. And as you can see, everything's in the green right now, guys. Everything is in the green, and it's a it's a great site, man. It's a sight for sore eyes, to say the least, and I'm really excited about it. But the bubble popped. We're at this point right now to where it's kind of stabilized. And in my opinion, could there be another dip? It's very possible. But long term, I think it's going to boom. I think we're due for another bull run at some point towards the middle of the year. I think this summer will be a huge bull run for cryptocurrency. And I'm just seeing some things happening in the world, with net neutrality and things like that. And blockchain can be a solution to problems like that. You've got applications like Tron building a decentralized entertainment platform, right? So we won't get too deep into that, but I think that blockchain technology is here to stay, and I think that we are kind of at that point where if you want to get in and you haven't got in, you've been sitting on the sidelines, now might be a good time to get in. Don't FOMO into anything. Don't buy anything at all-time highs as usual. We're not financial advisors. I don't give professional financial or investment advice. I'm just telling you that, in my opinion, we're going to have a bull run sometime towards the middle of the year. And I think this is that point where we had a bubble. There was tons of FUD. Now these governments are setting regulations and things are becoming more normal. And the thing is, these guys with big money, they will put big money in if their money is safe. And when I mean safe is if they know the rules of the game and they know they can exploit them and make their money with little risk, they're going to do it. It's just like the rich in taxes, right? It's not that the rich don't pay a lot in taxes, which they don't. It's because they reduce their tax liability, and that's exactly what's going to happen here in cryptocurrency. Once they learn the game, like they've learned the game of taxes, once they've learned the game of cryptocurrency, and they've learned the game that the government wants them to play by, and they can make their own rules, basically, get around these regulations and whatnot, then the money's going to come in. So the more regulation, in my opinion, the better as far as setting standards and putting things in place. But that's kind of my 2 cents on it. I think that the market definitely has some optimism after the horrible dip, and it's looking up. And like I said, bull run middle of summer. That's my prediction. My personal opinion. Don't take it as financial advice or investment advice. I'm not a professional. I'm just giving you guys my opinion. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. As always, thanks for keeping up with crypto.